Hello friends, welcome to Nanne Kalakar channel. Today I'm going to read a story by the name of The Old Animals Forest Band. So let's start. In a little village near the forest was a man who had a dog. The dog was old and spent most of his time sleeping. So, this is the house of the old man, and this is the dog. One day, a stranger came to the gate, and the dog didn't bark and warn his master as he used to. "You are no use any more. Off you go," said the man, and threw the dog out. So, this is the man who threw the dog out. The poor dog was sad and lay down outside the gate of the house. So you can see that the dog is laying down outside the house. Along came a cow, chewing cud and walking slowly. "Why the long face?" she asked when she saw the dog so sad. So the dog told the cow his story. So here is the cow, and here is the dog, who is telling the cow his sad story. They both are talking outside the house. "Oh," said the cow, "sounds like just my story. I used to belong to a farmer. He milked me every day and raised all his 6 children on my milk. But now that I am old and there is no milk in me anymore, he threw me out. That was last week. I have been wandering around since then." So you can see that the farmer is milking the cow every day. The dog said to the cow, "What now, cow? Well, there is two of us, so at least we have company. Let's go to the forest outside the village. Maybe we can find somewhere to stay." And the two started walking to the forest, chatting about their lives. On the way, they saw a donkey standing in the middle of the road, crying loudly. So here you can see that here is a donkey who is crying loudly. "What's the problem?" asked the dog and the cow, speaking at the same time. So here you can see that the cow and the dog are asking the donkey about what is their problem. Since they had already become good friends, so you can see that they both have become good friends. "The washerman threw me out," moaned the donkey. "I carried his washing to the river and back for years, but I am not that young anymore, and he says I am too slow. I have nowhere to go." So here you can see that the donkey is telling his sad story to cow and the dog. Same story again. The dog and the cow said, "Join us. We are going to start a new life in the forest. It will be happy." So as you can see that the donkey is sad, but but the cow and the dog have become good friends. So they think they can start a good life with the donkey. So three of them walked along, talking. It was turning dark, and they were near the edge of the forest when they heard the loud call of a rooster from a treetop. "It's not morning," all three cried. "Sorry," the rooster said. "I'm so old I can't tell day from night anymore. That's why my mistress threw me out." "These humans are all the same," said the three friends, and asked the rooster to go along with them. Soon they were deep in the forest. It was very dark, and there they were a little frightened. Suddenly the dog pricked his ears up and said, "I heard something." So the rooster climbed a small tree and quacked, "Over there, I see a light." And so the four walked down towards the light until they came to clearing with an old hut in the middle of it. There was a light on inside, and they could hear voices, but they were too frightened to enter. Let's peep in, the cow said, and went closer, but the window was closed. So here you can see that this is the hut in which these four are planning to peep in, but the window is closed. So what will they do now? Then the rooster had an idea. See that crack in the roof where the light shows through? Let's stand one on top of another and I will peep through it. So they just about balanced on each other and the rooster managed to peep through. So here you can see that rooster is peeping through this little hole. There were four men sitting inside, surrounded by bags of gold and jewels that they were counting. They were fighting with each other about sharing the gold. Thieves, whispered the rooster to his friends. What shall we do? I'm frightened, sang the donkey from below. Let's not be scared, let's get them, said the dog. How? Said the rooster. We are old and slow, let's make a noise, said the dog. Can any of you sing? No, said the donkey and the cow, who had never sung in their lives. Good either. Good. Neither can I, said the dog. Now sing as loudly as you can. So they sang as loudly as they could all together, and it sounded terrible. The rooster crowed, cock-a-doodle-doo, and the dog yelled, bo, 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 and the donkey brayed, hee-ha, hee-ha, and the cow bellowed, moo, moo. The sound they made together was so loud and so awful that the thieves thought the worst monster on earth was coming to eat them. They ran away from the hut as fast as they could, leaving all the jewels and gold behind. Very pleased with their work, the animals entered the hut and made themselves comfortable. Meanwhile, the terrible song of the animals had reached as far as the village and woken everybody up. Everyone rushed to the forest and came to the hut to see what the problem was. So here you can see that all the four animals are making comfortable themselves in the hut. When they came in, the people saw the bags of gold and jewels that the thieves had left behind. These are the things that were stolen from our village. The people cried, ha ha, we have got them back, thanks to these animals. That's my dog, said a man coming forward, and my cow, said another, my donkey, said a third. So that's where my rooster went, said a woman. All the villagers praised the animals, and so the masters tried to take them back home with them. But this time it was the animals who threw their masters out. Go away! They all shouted together and chased their masters out of the hut. We don't need you anymore either. We have got a house, we have got each other, and we have got a plan. So the masters ran back to the village wondering what plans the animals had. And the animals had enjoyed their singing so much, they decided to call themselves the Old Animal Forest Band. They stayed on happily in the hut in the forest and gave loud performance every day and danced to their own music. So that was the story of the Old Animals Forest Band. If you like this story, then comment very good in the comment and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.